Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm here with another Walmart mega haul. Lately, Walmart has been having some amazing deals, and I probably went a little overboard like I usually do for like these sales and stuff, but so much good stuff. I hope you guys are keeping cool. I might be a little sweaty in this video. It's pretty hot right now. It's the summertime here in California. But anyways, let's get started. So the first thing that got me onto the website is this one right here. It's the Walmart exclusive, the Rampage 3-pack, 8-bit, and this, believe it or not, $5.98 for the whole set. Like, that's just ridiculous in my opinion, like how cheap it is. I do have a few 8-bit pops, and I wasn't really planning on getting these originally, but for $5.98 I could not pass it up. I did enjoy playing this game. I remember when I was a kid playing it on Super Nintendo. Like, I don't remember the characters too well, like individually. I just remember like you go around the city smashing stuff, basically. I think this was like, kind of brought back because of the movie. I didn't watch the movie, but pretty cool to actually have these in like an 8-bit form to go with the rest of my video game collection. Alright, so let's get into a few pops. A few of these next ones are going to be from Blade Runner. So here we have Officer K. And this was super cheap. Actually, like the whole set is pretty cheap. This one, believe it or not, $2.63 for this figure. Like $2.60 for this figure. Pretty ridiculous. And next we have Wallace. Let's see, how much was this one? $2.95. Okay, we got one more. Love. And that one was $2.63, same as Officer K. So I do have like a good amount of the set right now, just by like buying these all on sale. First, originally the one I did have before getting all these was Deckard. I got that one at GameStop on sale also. I don't think it was as cheap as $2. I think I paid maybe $3 or $4, which I thought was a really good deal at the time, but I saw Walmart had him on sale as well. I think he's somewhere between $2 and $3 too. So if you're interested, go check that one out. Alright, so, another great deal right here. Here we have Marvel vs. Capcom 2-pack, Gamora and Strider. Another one I wasn't originally planning on picking up, but for the price, could not pass it up. In my last video, I showed you guys I got the Chun-Li and Captain Marvel 2-pack at GameStop. I got that for $7.50. I thought that was a really good deal back then, but they actually have it on Walmart, I think right now, for about $5. But this one, even cheaper than that. Let me double check right here. $3.98 for this whole set. 2 figures, $3.98. Very cool. Sorry, it's starting to sweat. It's pretty hot right now. Let's see. Here from Hellboy we have Liz Sherman. This is very cheap also. I don't have any Hellboy pops yet, but honestly I don't really know too much about the Hellboy franchise, but this pop looked pretty cool and it was like $2. I mean, could not pass it up. Let me double check. Yeah, $2.76 for this pop. Pretty cool. So in my last video, I got a bunch of pops from Walmart, and I mentioned Mortal Kombat, and I was actually lucky to get this guy. So I pretty much have most of the set now. And I actually was like inspired to like pick up the game. Because, I played Mortal Kombat like a long time ago on Game Boy, believe it or not, like in the arcade, all that stuff. But I picked up Mortal Kombat XL since I've been getting all these pops, and like it got me interested in it again. So I know for sure it's pronounced Raiden. In the last video I was like Raiden, but I know it's Raiden right now, and I'm really happy to get this one. It was pretty cheap as well. And I would say I have the whole set, but I actually don't. I have the whole set according to the box back here, but I know that there's a GameStop exclusive Goro. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for that one. I'll probably, or I may buy it on eBay, if I can find a good deal on it. But right now I have the whole set on the back. And this one, $4.98. So, waiting did pay off. He went on sale for like $5. It did come a little damaged, unfortunately. Like, I wouldn't mind damages like on some of the other ones, but it's a little bit more of a bummer to get damage on this one, but what can you do? Okay, so we'll keep it going with the video games, and we got Tekken. So this is the Walmart exclusive Nina Williams. I think Tekken is maybe my favorite fighting franchise or whatever, even more than Street Fighter. But when it comes to pops, I'm actually not that interested in this set, even though Tekken's like my favorite, one of my favorites. Just the pops didn't seem too interesting to me, but this Nina one is pretty cool. It's just basically a different color costume. See, this Walmart exclusive I think is silver, and normally it's like purple. That's the only difference, but I can't complain. Like, for the price, it's a store exclusive and pretty cheap as well. Let me double check. $3.37 for this one. So glad to have it in my collection. The only one I have besides this one in Tekken, I think, is the Armor King, and that was the GameStop exclusive that came in their like little bundle. Alright, so next we got The Rock from WWE/WWF. I knew that this one had a chase version, like a chance of a chase, but I didn't get the chase obviously, but I'm happy with this one too. I don't specifically collect WWE pops. I do have a few though. Let's see. My favorite pop that I have for sure is the Wolfpack Sting. That's I remember watching that in middle school, WCW. So I definitely had to get that one when I heard about it. I don't have too many WWE pops right now. Let's see. For some reason I got Rowdy Piper because he was a Target exclusive, and I picked him up when I saw him. But there's one I do regret passing up on. I remember seeing Ric Flair in Target. He was a Target exclusive, but I passed on him just because I wasn't interested, and now I kind of regret it. So there you go, got The Rock. Pretty interesting how he's like, I don't know, made that transition from just a wrestler to like full-on movie actor. It'd be pretty interesting if like, people had collections of The Rock like in different forms, because I know they have the Jumanji Pop for, that recent movie, and he has a pop version of that. I was actually debating picking it up, but I passed. But yeah, let's keep it rolling. So I think I'm going to move on to some Dorbz now. These are going to be the DC bombshells. So first we have Katana. Here you can see the rest of the set here on the side. And once again, these were super cheap. $2.83. In here we have Batwoman. Like, if I were to choose any of the DC bombshells to have, I think I would choose Batwoman. Just because Harley Quinn's pretty cool too. But I don't know, I just feel like the Batwoman looks pretty cool. Especially how she has that bat. I mean, it's not very subtle, right? Batwoman with a bat, but I don't know, it's pretty cool in my opinion. Oh, sorry, let me get the price for that one. $2.63. And the last of the bombshells that I picked up, Batgirl. And that one, $2.53, 10 cents less. So definitely couldn't pass these up. I did want to mention that they did have a few more, like a lot more Dorbz that I had to pass on just because, you know, I just had to somewhat limit myself. But if you're interested in Stranger Things, they have a bunch of those. They're like 2 something each, also Dorbz. And also the Golden Girls. You know, I'm not a huge Golden Girls fan, but you know, I had to pass on that one. But if you're interested, I think they have most of them, and they're also around $2 each. Yeah, so next we have Mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. You know, of course she was in Avengers as well. Sometimes picking up these random ones, like having a theme as broad as Marvel, like I don't feel as bad picking up these random ones because, you know, I can just like slide it right into the set. Like it still somewhat fits in that Marvel universe, even though it's like still kind of random. This one was pretty cheap as well. Let me see. I mean, I can assume, yeah, $2.81 for this one. Keeping with the space theme, we have the alien from Alien. See, you can see here, there's like 2 in the set. This one's really cool as well. The face hugger, I guess they call it. And I mean, the way this video has been going, I guess you can assume this was probably like 2 something. Let's double check. $2.11, like one of the cheapest ones so far, I think, actually. Alright, so here we have Sandra from Game of Thrones. I knew that this one had a chance of a chase also. I do have the pop version, translucent, which I was like super excited for, but fortunately I got it damaged. I ordered from Barnes & Noble and the box was just like obliterated. I called the customer service and, you know, tried to figure out some kind of replacement, but, you know, of course it was out of stock, so, you know, I just had to live with like the super damaged box. But anyways, yeah, so I think the chase version of this Dorbz is like a glow one. Obviously I didn't get it, but still happy with this one. I think it was about $4 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, $4 even. Not bad. And next we have Supergirl. Another Dorbz. And how much was this one? $2.71. Alright guys, so this one I was like super surprised to get. Like, you know, I wouldn't say this is like the reason I collect pops, but you know, there's definitely nothing like that feeling when you get this. Chase. Man, when I saw this, I was like so amazed. Like, I didn't even know that this like particular figure had a Chase version. I just ordered it expecting just the common one, Spock from Star Trek. But, you know, like I opened the box and I saw it inside and it was like, there's nothing like that feeling, just that surprise, you know? He is a little damaged, but, you know, of course I'm not going to complain about a Chase. And this one was super cheap as well. $2.11. Really happy about this one. I think this is, no, not my first Chase Dorbz. I have a few Chase Dorbz, but I bought them already knowing that I was getting the Chase. This is my first, like, random surprise Chase Dorbz. Pretty rare, you know, that happens. I've had a few random Chase Pops in the mail, but first Chase Dorbz. And I didn't even know this one had a Chase, so very cool. So finally, I'm going to wrap up this video with the pop I received lately. It's not a Walmart pop, but it's a pop that I've been eyeing for a while, and I'm really happy to finally have it. It's an FYE exclusive, and let's see. Without further ado, it's the Jimi Hendrix FYE exclusive. When this first, I wasn't really paying attention when this one first came out, but when I looked into FYE exclusives a little bit more and I found out they had this pop, I was like, that is so cool, I have to have it, you know? And then I was kind of waiting because I wasn't really seeing like a good price for it, but then I was finally able to get one for a really good price. I think I got this for like $23 shipped, which I'm like perfectly happy with. I think the FYE exclusives usually go for like $15, and you know, with tax and whatnot it'd probably be like $17, $18. So to get this for $23, I'm very happy. You can see he's like, you know, kind of like, I don't know what you call it, kind of like meditating. I don't know, that's not what I'm thinking of, but that's the closest thing I can think of right now. But he has that flaming guitar, you know, from that scene where he like burned his guitar at the Monterey Pop Festival. Really cool pop. I think this honestly might be in one of my top pops or favorite pops right now, just because, I don't know, it's so cool. Just look at him. Sorry for the glare. Like, I'm saying look at him, but you can't really tell. I think this is definitely one that, to do it full justice, you have to take it out of box. I'm an in-box collector, but, you know, eventually I might have to take this one out of box because it looks really cool. So, that's about it for this video. Like I said before, if you saw anything that you liked, or there's any, you know, Dorbz that I mentioned that I didn't have in this video, but you know, you want like Stranger Things or Golden Girls, definitely check out Walmart. Super good deals right now. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.